Next, I need to configure the data elements that are coming over from Sportscast. So I've gone ahead and connected my Sportscast Score Connect device to the Daktronics AllSport 5000 and connected the other end to the USB port on my computer, and then I fired up the LiveXML program. And here you can see, in not particularly beautiful form, all of the raw data that is coming out of the scoreboard in real time. All of the blue elements are raw data that is coming out of the scoreboard that I have not touched in any way. However, sometimes you need to make a custom field that is derived from the information that you have in the scoreboard controller. For example, the HPOS and VPOS fields are for the possession arrow. Those will light up with an asterisk character if that particular digit is illuminated on the scoreboard. Well, I don't want an asterisk character because remember I'm using the GoGo Sports font. Instead, I want the letter M because in GoGo Sports, the letter M means basketball symbol. So I'm going to put a translation element in here that says asterisk equals M. I do that by right-clicking on each of these elements, make that definition, and click OK. When I do that, I get a green element called by the same name with underscore special after it, and I can now use that, and you have the letter M. Of course, will the letter M actually print on my title? No, because I'm using a font that will replace that with a basketball symbol. Likewise, for the timeouts, there are a couple of graphics that come built into Sportscast where it will change the number of timeouts into dashes. That's nice, but I actually want to use end dashes rather than regular dashes or hyphens because that's the way that my font works and that will make it fill the screen. So I have 0 equals a space, 1 equals a dash, 2 equals 2 dashes, 3 equals 3 dashes, and so on and so on. And so that will turn into the actual output that I want from my title. Now it's not used in this. In the regular, I just use the individual digits. However, in my overlay, which is right here, I use those dashes. And I also use the possession items right there. So that's going to be the overlay for the webcast. So the same data coming from the Score Connect is going to be driving both the video score table on the front of the screen and this overlay that's going over the actual camera footage. That's why that's important. Same thing for bonus. I want B to turn into the word bonus. Double bonus, I want B to turn into an X2, which will show up again in that same little spot right here. And how did I know this? Trial and error. It takes a little bit of getting used to when you first start using this, that you will try different things, turn it on when you don't have a game going on, and just start hitting buttons on your scoreboard controller to see how these fields populate in various circumstances, and then you'll learn how to adjust them as you need to. Same thing for H fouls. I have 0 turn into 6 empty circles, 1 turn into a filled circle with 5 empty circles, and so on and so on. And that's what fills up my little foul meter at the bottom of the screen. Again, I only use that on the scoreboard overlay that goes on the video, not on the video display that's in the arena. I also have a special indicator for the period, so I've turned these into ordinals and also turned 5 into OT and 6 into double overtime so that that will appear correctly in my overlay right here. And then one of the most significant things I do with the special fields is I have a file, a text file, that will map all of these player numbers into names so that I can turn the numbers into names. So I create a text file at the beginning of the season of all of the teams that tells me what the name goes with each number, and then I will paste it into each of the 5 slots for home and the 5 slots for visitor so that whichever 5 numbers are in the game, those will turn into names because that is one thing that the scoreboard controller nor Sportscast has any idea. It only knows the jersey numbers that are in the game, not the names. The points and fouls I don't need to mess with because those are usable just the way they are.